Roughly 300 of those touched by suicide in the Rockford area gather honoring loved ones lost to suicide, taking the steps to find and share resources for prevention and advocacy. WIFR's Nathaniel Langley joins the annual event, spreading hope and community.
My brother, Michael Ward, was killed during a severe mental health crisis.
A tragedy many of those stepping into Rockford's Out of Darkness community walk feel.
I had my nephew and my brother-in-law.
I've lost some people in the last couple of years that were near and dear to me.
It isn't easy heading over to Rock Valley College to support suicide prevention, whether it's been a day or a decade since losing a loved one.
It takes a lot out of me.
If you're being too happy and having too much fun, you feel guilty about it.
The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention offers beaded necklaces. Each color represents a different connection to suicide.
They know that that person has gone through the same kind of loss, and there's so many hugs. There's tears, but there's hugs.
Organizers believe mental health is just as important as physical health. Feeling better for both starts with the walk outside.
It's a self-care technique, so it's kind of twofold. We're coming out here to support each other. We're coming out here to take care of our own mental health as well.
Each stride shines a light, letting everyone know you're never alone.
There's always someone that you can go to. Not everybody always knows.
Like I said, why we're here at the event today and why we're still waking up every day with that chance to impact people.
I want to thank everybody out here because life matters.
In Rockford, Nathaniel Langley, WIFR News.
The Rockford Walk raised more than $30,000 for mental health services. Organizers also remind attendees and anyone that 988 is always available as a crisis lifeline.